everyone, it's Lost Midgeon here, and I'm coming with you to episode 8. I have been so excited to share this episode with you. It has been a lot of fun to get to, and hopefully you enjoy it too. So the first field of action is this absolute monstrosity. I love it. I absolutely adore it. Once all the greenery gets put around in the path, it's going to look absolutely amazing. At least to me. Well, they say if it makes you happy, you should keep doing it. Yeah. It's not completely decked out yet, but this is the beginnings of how it's going to look. This has main storage, nether stuff, animal stuff, special stuff, unclassified special stuff, gems, and there's nothing else in those two. This will be my main storage room. I'll fix up the roof soon. But this is how it's going to look mostly. Cute little floor design. A beautiful view outside the house, where I've gone with glass blocks and then a glass pane along the middle to give it a nice little texture. A lovely view of the birch forest, which we're gonna make more of once we spread the greenery in the oasis. So the view will start looking very beautiful. There will soon be windows added to the base, of course, but I still haven't yet figured out the best spots for them due to the veranda. This is the bedroom. There will be a window out here and a window over here once I design the little barrel closet. We're going to have a armor stand here when I get good armor, and of course the veranda. I absolutely love this little design. Plus you can walk out onto the roof. Makes building so much easier if you can just walk onto the roof. And we also made a nice little circular room. As you saw last time, the roof was very ovular, so I like to call them spinners. Spinner roof. This is a view from the outside. That looks like Pac-Man's face. Wait, that looks like Pac-Man. And I'm honestly very happy with how it's gone. I'm very happy with how it looks. It can always use improvements, but everything always can just use improvements. But for what it is right now, I think it's very cute, very quaint, and it fits the style that I'm looking for. But also, to make up for the time that I've spent building this thing, I thought I would also add in the builder hut and the greenery storage shed. Both are very easy to make, very quick to make. So I'm going to show you a time lapse of building this, and at the end of it you're going to get a bit of a time lapse of building the other two. Probably the longest it's going to take to do is the sand and the sandstone, digging all that up. But that should be pretty quick and easy. I'm getting better at that too. Plus I have better tools now, which will make it much easier. I need to get all this stuff sorted, which I basically already have, this is wood, this is miscellaneous, this is stone stuff, and this is just sand. So I think busy lollygagging, whatever that word is, lollygagging, and I'll just show you the process. And we're back. I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. It was a lot of fun to build. Anyway, here's the big surprise at the end of the thing. I have not yet seen it with this shader on. It's going to be a surprise to me and to you. So let's see. Oh, that looks so cute. Especially once I get the full detail in here. That's going to look amazing. The pathway will go a bit more of an angle. This is the Vegetation Shed. It's going to be the gardening shed actually. And I'm going to have like a little garden back here. And I'm going to take that out of the sky and I'm going to put all the crops into there. So that looks really cute there. We have built a builder's hut. So in there, we're going to put all those chests in the builder's hut. We're just waiting on a bit more copper to make the builder's hut finished. And then it should look pretty nice. And this is basically all I've managed to do. Like, it's a lot of work, don't get me wrong. And I'm very happy with it. I think it has a very nice little unique look to it. Like, this is a pretty common path design, you know, with the fence lining it, with all the leaves on the side of it. Like, that's pretty common, I think so anyway. I've seen some people do it. Having a nice conversation there. I'm trying to talk here. They both responded. Anyway, so the builder's hut, which isn't yet complete, and the garden shed, which I think is a cute little addition to it to give it a bit more life. I love the building. I've added little windows to it with its own window frame. I've even done to the top floor. With this shader, the inside just looks so magical. I still need to get a bit more glass for some of the windows, but that's okay. I did a window out here. I haven't done a window to this side because the trapdoors are in the way. So we're just going to pretend that's a design choice. But luckily, when the sun sets, it sets slowly onto the bed. And then when the sun reaches there, that's when I go to sleep. And it's pretty nice with this shader on, to be fair. Everything's beginning to really oxidize. It's almost finished. This roof has finished oxidizing, I believe. So now we have a little path. As you could tell, I dug out that entire area. I tried to make the land look a bit more natural. I still need to work on it. Honestly, this was a lot of fun to build. I was super excited to get it started. And I'm super glad I did. I honestly believe that it looks good. That's what I think. I think it looks great. And I'm very proud of it. I think it has a nice shade to it. With this shader, that part looks really weird though. That's because the sun is hitting that area and nowhere else. Soon we're gonna have a little home for these guys. These guys are gonna have their own home. They're gonna be best friends forever. We're gonna add greenery around here. We're gonna add some sand down here as well. We're gonna speckle sand through here. And lots of greenery and sand. We're probably not gonna use a lot of real grass because it just turns this ugly yellow. And that's good if I want something small, but for what I want right now, that's not what I really want. I'm gonna add more. I'm gonna add sugar cane around the actual garden. And this chest just holds all the stuff for the garden shed. And my special pickaxe, which I am really happy with. And I got that from was it a level 20 I believe? A level 20 enchant, I believe. Yeah, level 20 enchant. And our garden's going good. That tree actually looks really good there. As you can tell, I grew a whole lot of birch trees because I really needed birch for that building. I plan on fixing up that building because I think that looks really good there if I were to fix it up. And honestly, I'm really happy with this design. I'm really happy with the way it looks, and honestly, I have more plans to make it greener and to bring in the sand a bit more. I need food. There you go, more better. I'm going to take down some of the floating blocks still, but they're just there for now while I figure out where everything's going to be going. This shader is very odd. And my favorite part about this shader is, if you enter the house, it lets me in. It brings in the light like that. So if we go to the top floor, what happens is the sun slowly brings in the sunlight all the way over the bed. And I'm really fond of this shader for that. But yeah, I'm really proud of the build. I like how it looks. I like how it's gone. I'm really happy with all the detail in it. Sure, it could have more detail, and it definitely will. As time goes on, I'll probably add more to it, more detail and everything. Like this will have more storage space. That's the sunlight coming through there. What the? The sunlight's coming through the crack. But yeah. I plan on covering up that roof. But I think that little chandelier looks cute. This is the cooking station and the cupboard slash fridge. The secret brewing station where there's going to be a brewing stand behind this. All my furnaces. I still love this design. I think once we get that path going a bit more, once you get all the trees, a few custom trees over there, I reckon it would look really good. Because this episode is all about building. This episode is all about my world and what I'm doing for the world. And this oasis is going to be very beautiful in my eyes. From the way I plan it, there's going to be ponds, there's going to be a river, there's going to be lots of things. See? The light comes in through like that, and I think that's gorgeous. Imagine falling asleep with that blaring in your eyes. And honestly, I believe that this will be a lot of fun. I'm really excited for where the building's going to be going. I'm really eager to watch everything go on. And I genuinely think that it will look absolutely gorgeous once it's finished. And to actually put that into reality is going to be so much fun. Which is probably why I might accidentally start rushing it in the excitement of actually having a lot of blocks or something, and I'll just start going and I will not realize how far I've gone. I'll probably do that once in a while. But I don't plan on doing that a lot. I plan on having a bit more self-control than that. But yeah. So what you've probably seen in the time lapse was I started using moss. Because I didn't want to keep using all the pickaxe's durabilities. And I didn't want to ruin that. I didn't want to ruin the durability of them. So I basically decided just to use moss. I thought I put that away. I keep forgetting to put the copper ingots away. Like I keep going to put them away and I keep forgetting. Yeah. But yeah, I reckon this will be very nice to look at later. I decided to add copy model stone. What? Copy model stone? I mean, mossy cobblestone to the pathway to give it a bit more life, a bit more texture. The pathway and all the dirt. Because as I said, the planks will definitely be more frequent around the buildings. The dirt's more frequent around the oasis. And the sand is more frequent around the actual desert. Which I think would be a nice, cool little detail. So I've done a lot in terms of building. which I'm very, very happy with. I'm proud of myself for all this. Like, it's a bit of an odd build, I will admit, but to me, this is gorgeous. To me, I really love it. I really think that it suits me as a builder. Where even this suits me as a builder, where it's just like, well, it's unfinished right now, but it's just small, compact, but useful. Like, it'll be filled with chests, so it'll be very useful to use. And I'll give it a roof. The greenery shed, because I have a bad habit of collecting as much greenery as I can, from moss to plants to flowers and everything. So I think it's a good thing if I actually have storage for all that, because I have a very bad habit of always collecting that stuff. So I've decided I'm going to actually give it a place to go. So yeah, all my builds are practical. Like, the garden there is going to be going into the actual garden, where there's going to be like a little water pond, there's going to be water flow, there's going to be hoed ground, there's just going to be plants growing, there's going to be actual grass, there's going to be moss. So I think that'd look kind of cute. Like, it's small, but I think I can fit a lot into the small area, which I reckon would be a very good idea to do to give it a bit more life, a bit more oasis-like feel. Plus, everything I've built is very non-dangerous. Like, I cannot die on any of these builds, which is kind of funny. Did I not close that door? Like, I walk out here, and I fall. I don't even die. I do reckon that with a bit of time, my building skill can improve, and I can happily be like, I built this, I built that, I built this. And I am very happy with what I built. I am. And I'm very happy to see where it goes, because I think this idea is going to be so much fun to put forth. So anyway, before I keep rambling and taking up all of your time, I want to say a quick thank you so much for the support. It's been amazing. Thank you, Rusty Gaming. You've been amazing. And so everyone, I hope you have a good evening, noon, morning, night. Just have a good time, hey? And even if you're not, I hope everything gets better. But you're doing great. I see you. It's going to be alright. You're doing amazing. And I'll see you at episode 9. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely, lovely time.